Welcome to our channel. Buckle up because we're about to embark on a journey so beautiful, even your Instagram feed will be jealous. Today, we're taking you on a quick yet incredible journey through Switzerland, one of the most beautiful countries in the world. And no, we're not just here for the chocolate and cheese, although that's a pretty good reason too. Known for its stunning landscapes, vibrant cities, and rich cultural heritage, Switzerland is a destination like no other. Seriously, it's like Mother Nature's personal Pinterest board. In this video, we'll explore the top 10 must-visit places in Switzerland. Spoiler alert, there will be mountains, lots of them. So, let's dive right in. And remember, if you get lost, just follow the sound of cowbells. Our journey kicks off in the swanky city of Zurich. Number 10, Zurich, where the cheese is as rich as the bankers. Switzerland's largest city, Zurich is a dynamic mix of the old and the new. Like a hipster with a trust fund. Stroll through the historic Old Town, where the cobblestones have seen more history than your grandma's attic. Shop along Bahnhofstrasse, one of the world's most exclusive shopping streets, where window shopping is a sport and credit cards get a workout. And unwind by the beautiful Lake Zurich, where the views are so stunning, even your Instagram will be jealous. Zurich is not only a financial hub, but also a cultural hotspot with countless museums, galleries, and vibrant nightlife. It's like Wall Street and Broadway had a Swiss baby. At number 9, Lucerne. The city that looks like it was designed by a fairy tale architect on a sugar rush. Known for its well-preserved medieval architecture, Lucerne is one of Switzerland's most picturesque cities. Seriously, it's like stepping into a medieval Instagram filter. The iconic Chapel Bridge and Water Tower are must-sees. They're so photogenic, they make supermodels jealous. And the surrounding mountains, like Mount Pilatus, offer unforgettable views. Just don't look down if you're afraid of heights, or if you've had too much Swiss chocolate. Take a boat ride on Lake Lucerne to fully appreciate this beautiful region. It's like a spa day for your eyes. Number 8. Interlaken, or as I like to call it, the place where adrenaline junkies go to feel alive. Nestled between two stunning lakes, Thun and Brienz, Interlaken is the adventure capital of Switzerland. It's like Mother Nature decided to show off. Whether you're into paragliding, skydiving, or just exploring the scenic surroundings, Interlaken has it all. And by all, I mean all the ways to make your heart race faster than your morning coffee. The town itself is charming, but the true attraction lies in the stunning alpine scenery that surrounds it. It's like living in a postcard, but with more cows and fewer tourists. At number 7, Zermatt and the Matterhorn, or as I like to call it, the mountain that photobombs every picture. Zermatt is a charming car-free village at the base of the iconic Matterhorn, one of the world's most famous mountains. Seriously, it's like the Beyoncé of mountains. Take the Gornergrat Railway for breathtaking views, and maybe a chance to spot a yodeling goat. Or hike the trails to get closer to this majestic peak. Just remember, the mountain doesn't do selfies. Whether you're skiing, hiking, or just soaking in the views, Zermatt has something for everyone, except maybe your car. Zermatt is a quintessential Swiss experience. It's like stepping into a postcard, but with better cheese. Number 6, Geneva, the city where even the chocolate is diplomatic. This international city is known for its diplomatic role and stunning setting on the shores of Lake Geneva. It's like the United Nations decided to have a lakeside retreat. The Jet d'eau, a giant water fountain, is the city's most famous landmark. It's basically Geneva's way of saying, look, we can make water fly. Explore the historic Old Town and take a tour of the United Nations office, where global history is made. And maybe, just maybe, you'll bump into a world leader grabbing a coffee. At number 5, the Jungfrau region, or as I like to call it, the place where Mother Nature shows off. Home to some of the most stunning mountain scenery in the world, and probably the only place where you can get a suntan and frostbite at the same time. This region offers incredible views from the Jungfraujoch, also known as the top of Europe, because calling it the middle of nowhere just didn't have the same ring to it. Whether skiing, hiking, or simply taking in the panoramic vistas, and trying not to trip over your own feet while gawking at the scenery, the Jungfrau region is a nature lover's paradise. Just remember to bring your camera, your sense of adventure, and maybe a spare pair of socks. Number 4, Lausanne, the city where even the buildings look like they're posing for Instagram. Nestled on the shores of Lake Geneva, Lausanne is home to the Olympic Museum. Perfect for those who like their history with a side of sports trivia. The old town is dominated by the Lausanne Cathedral, a Gothic masterpiece that's so beautiful it might just convert you into an architecture enthusiast. With a cultural scene as vibrant as a Swiss chocolate festival and scenic views that could make a postcard jealous, Lausanne is a delightful place to explore. At number 3, Bern. Yes, the capital of Switzerland, not just a fancy name for a bear. Bern's Old Town is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, with medieval architecture and cobblestone streets that make you feel like you've stepped into a fairy tale. Just watch out for the knights in shining armour. They're probably just tourists in costume. The Zittglogge, a 13th century clock tower, is one of the city's most famous landmarks. It's like Big Ben's Swiss cousin, but with more cheese and chocolate. Walk along the Aar River and explore the Federal Palace, where the Swiss government meets. Just don't try to crash their meetings. They're very serious about their fondue. Bern's historic charm and relaxed atmosphere make it a wonderful place to visit. It's like stepping into a postcard, but with better coffee and fewer pigeons. Number 2, Montreux, or as I like to call it, the place where even the clouds look like they're on vacation. Nestled on the shores of Lake Geneva, Montreux is famous for its beautiful Riviera. Seriously, it's so picturesque, even your camera will thank you. And let's not forget the annual Montreux Jazz Festival, where you can pretend to understand jazz while nodding your head like a pro. The Chillon Castle, located on a small island in the lake, is one of Switzerland's most visited historical sites. It's like stepping into a fairy tale, minus the dragons. The mild climate, stunning views, and cultural events make Montreux a must-visit destination. Trust me, even your Instagram followers will be jealous. And finally, at number 1, the Swiss National Park, or as I like to call it, Switzerland's very own Jurassic Park, minus the dinosaurs, of course. This park is Switzerland's oldest and largest protected area, offering visitors a chance to experience nature in its purest form. Just don't expect Wi-Fi. With over 80 kilometers of hiking trails, you can explore alpine meadows, dense forests, and get lost in the best way possible. And if you're lucky, you might spot an ibex. Think of them as the park's very own mountain goats with a flair for the dramatic. Or perhaps a marmot, which is basically a chubby squirrel on vacation. And don't forget the golden eagles, the park's very own aerial surveillance team. The park's untouched beauty and tranquility make it the perfect place to end our journey through Switzerland. Just remember to leave your stress at the entrance. Thanks for tagging along on this whirlwind tour of the top 10 places to visit in Switzerland. Whether you're here for the mountains that look like they belong on a chocolate bar, cities that are cleaner than your mum's kitchen, or lakes so serene they make yoga look stressful, Switzerland has got you covered. Seriously, it's like the Swiss Army knife of travel destinations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Because let's face it, you need more travel inspiration like you need another hole in your cheese. Until next time, happy travels! And remember, if you get lost, just follow the sound of cowbells.